Started streaming this. Good evening, traders. Evening, afternoon. Good afternoon, traders. Quick. I've got a setup here, right? I'm expecting price between my swing low and my swing high. Expecting price to reach this area here and go up, right? So I am actually waiting for a confirmation. Welcome to the channel, by the way. If it's your first time, subscribe, like, do the right thing, right? And yeah, we are just here waiting right now.
Order filled.
Okay, so I'm in with one here. Just don't know if the other one is in. Stop confusing me right now. Where are you? Okay, with this one here, not in yet.
Order filled.
Perfect. Cool. So I've got my stop loss, I've got my entry, everything there. I'm looking forward to be longing. Let me just take my buy here so you can see my buy. So I'm left with about $400 in this account. So I'll be taking $100 per trade, so meaning 4 trades for me, right? So yeah, that's what I'm just looking forward to. I'm risking about $100 per trade. My stop loss is in place, my take profit is in place. Let's see here. So this is US 30. At the moment, it's not reacting the way we would love it to react. But yeah, we're looking for just a small. I've got a swing. Let me show you here. Make sure my stop loss is there. I'm buying, so I should put a sell stop. Okay, so my stop loss is in place. So yeah, so I just want to show you what am I looking forward to, or what am I expecting. So I've got this Fibonacci right here. Place my fib right there. Right, so that's where my Fibonacci is. Oh, I didn't place it. I thought I placed it. Yeah, right there. So I'm expecting price to react on the 50. Right. I've got this area is a very sensitive area. I'm expecting price to actually react here on the 50. Then let's see what else can we. So there's that, right? Oh yes, let me show you on the hour what is there. So on the hour, we've got this gap here. So I'm expecting price to respect this gap here. So if we can respect this gap, we'll be happy with that, right? Excuse me. And yeah, that's about it, right? There's still other things which I will explain as price goes up further, but that's about it, right? Second thing is just that we kind of bullish with these guys here. We're expecting or drawn liquidity for price to actually take out this high. We did not take out this high, came and gave relative equal lows. And you're also expecting it to go take out potentially that high, potentially, but you need confirmations. We're not just getting in, right? So okay. Yeah, so we just take it step by step. If we can maybe dedicate today and tomorrow to go out of drawdown, and then Wednesday and Thursday and Friday dedicate those to passing the account. I think that wouldn't be bad. Right? That wouldn't be bad. So it's kind of reacting. It's giving a positive reaction, but we need not just a reaction. We need an impulsive move back up, right? That's what we are looking forward to. So we are in this trade there, and let's see. Let's see how that goes. See how that goes. Oh yeah, I think I can do the entry now. I can do the intro, since I just got in and we just jumped into it, right? So this is called to trade. If it's your first time being on the channel, welcome, right? Um, what we do here is we trade live, right? We're trading live challenges, and what we are trying to do is pass an account. Well, we did that last week, or the other week as well. Not last week, but 2 weeks ago, we passed those two accounts. But the objective here is to pass account, trade, um, make a withdrawal, if not two, just live, and then yeah, so that you can see that it's real, right? That trading is actually real. So we rate ourselves. Oh, actually forgot to rate myself in London. It was that bad where I was like, oh, let me leave, right? So I've got a performance scale tool which I've been working on, and I've been using it to rate myself, right? When it comes to my trading performance, I believe if you're able to create a zone, excuse me, if you're able to create a zone for you to be able to perform at your best, therefore you consider and you know that this is what I need for me to perform my best, what you do is that you make sure that you consistently cultivate and create that environment, right? So yeah, that's the purpose of that tool. It's just so that I can be able to be self-aware, look at my issues, look at my problems, whatever it is, challenges that I may have, that I may be able to follow and stick to my plan, right? So that is yeah, that is the purpose of that tool, right? And also we interact, right? We learn from each other, and yeah, yeah. So we are pulling back down a bit. Like I said, the reaction, we want a very impulsive move back up, but we're currently not having that at the moment. So we have our stop loss like right below there, and then our take profit is about back up there. I'm not sure if it'll complete the move, but over up there. But I want to take up at least 80% of the move, right? 80% will help us take more, help us take better moves, right? Secure profits, make better decisions, right? So that is what I'm seeing here with US 30. I'm seeing a potential bullish move with US 30. Let's see. I'm looking at what else do we have here. So with NASDAQ, I'm expecting sales, but not now, right? I'm expecting sales with NASDAQ. I needed to take the sell where I want the sell from. It's somewhere above here. So we've taken out that high, but still, right? I want NASDAQ sell. Let's see. I think it's a one. Is it a 1 hour area? Just gonna confirm. Double check that. Somewhere in this vicinity here. So we could come into this week, or we could take out the week and come up there. So, but it's somewhere in that area, right? Where I'm expecting. Sorry for that. Where I'm expecting sales with the NASDAQ. So, and also, it's not just because we're gonna go check out the high or trade up or rebalance. If you look as well, we've got this gap in here. So I'm expecting price to like come back up, right? That's with NASDAQ. So I'm not using NASDAQ as I actually don't even use correlation, like what do you call it? SMT, no. In fact, if NASDAQ is saying buy, the other one is saying sell, which is US 30, I'll take them both and they can all work out, right? That's why they are different, right? If it was the exact same thing, then why should we have a replica of the same thing? They are different, and it's just about knowing where to get out, where to get in, where to get out. So we haven't had a positive reaction yet, but we are literally just flatlining. So we are still waiting for yeah, I just got feedback that why don't I use Ninja Trader? Why am I not using Ninja Trader? I don't know why I'm not using Ninja Trader. I'm gonna need a trade copy if I'm gonna be trading two accounts, or maybe just trade the way I was trading, where I have them on the side, then I execute, go out and go out. I am. Oh yeah, because I've got a second account, right? Just trading this. It's also in this trade now. Let me actually show you it. I'll show you it now. Excuse me. It's this one here. So it's holding about $60 or so. Yeah. So my focus is on the one which is below, right? Why is my focus there? So that if that one grows, of course, right, the other one will automatically grow. But the other one, the new one doesn't have the old one doesn't have much drawdown than the new one, right? So yeah. So let's see. Let's see. We are just having a reaction. We are like waiting there, and economic events. I did look at them, but let's look at them together. So when it comes to economic events, we have nothing today. Right. Monday, we've got nothing. That bank holiday is for CAD. That has nothing to do with us. Chef has nothing to do with us. So last week was, hey, last week, guys, I was not there, but there was juice. Hey, look at all this juice that was taking place here. So much juice that took place. But I was watching it as I was preparing for this week, right? I was watching it, taking notes, making, you know, so that was last week. Last week at NFP and FOMC, the serious FOMC in the same week. Same week. That was crazy. That was, if you were not knowing what you're doing there, you definitely got chopped, right? So this week, this week is chilled. This week, let me remind, this week, it's giving me the same vibe as other week that we had, where we don't have much. In fact, we even have one. Okay, we have only unemployment claims on Tuesday, which is no Thursday. Sorry, right. So the unemployment claims. It's exactly like that week. It is that week, whereby price will potentially take its time to do what it needs to do, but it will do what it needs to do, right? So you're not going to expect much impulsive moves. That's exactly this week. Even if you're looking at the other news that's there, it's reminding me exactly of that other week there. So yeah, I expect the CPI to be this week, but I think maybe next week. The CPI is going to be next week. That's what it looks like. Yeah. So that's all good. It's all good. So let's see. Let's see this trade. What is its objective? We're not having the positive reaction like we were wanting. We are like just stalling there as if we I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I guess as long as our stop loss is there or take profit is there, if the trade doesn't work out, that is okay. If the trade works out, that is okay too. So I don't want to interfere with trades. Interfering trades is what got me to what this account is here. Earlier on, I had a very good trade, but I chose to interfere. In fact, I had two good trades before I ended up taking my losses. And those losses, I believe, were a product of me not following my rules with my first two trades. And that first trade that was in London. In London, there was the buy. We took the buy together live. It did take profit one, but it's because I put a low risk. So I didn't put much risk on. I was now judging the trade based on the money instead of the move. Because if I'd got that move when I'm trading with the proper risk, I would have been happy. I would have closed on TP1, right? But I then started judging the trade, yeah. I then started judging the trade. Um, let's see. Okay, we're going a little bit down, yeah. And then, yeah, I put it on break even. Then he came and gave us a break even. The second trade was the one that was painful, which was gold. Gold gave me a confirmation, but not in my zone. I was expecting for a confirmation, but not in my zone, right? I did not get my confirmation inside my zone. So now that made it skeptical for me. I got in, and then I was waiting. I was like, okay, what do I do? Do I close? Do I wait? Do you pull back? Do what? And I had two good contracts there on gold. And then it dropped major. It dropped major. That's all there on the previous. We're just having a kind of a recap of the previous session, right? So that was the recap. Okay, I think it might be better now. Yeah, I think it might be better now. I had to restart this, yeah. So, okay, I think it might be better now. Yes, it is. I can hear myself as well that I'm audible. So, trading on tilt. Ask the question, what you trading, bro? I am trading US 30, right? I'm trading NASDAQ. I'm saying NASDAQ, US 30, which is YM, which is also known as Dow Jones, right? Dow Jones. So, um, that's what I'm trading. That's what I'm trading, brother. Okay, we're having a positive reaction. We are having a positive reaction. Yeah, let it do the right thing. I guess we're gonna learn how to take small steps. This with this account, we will learn how to take small steps and appreciate each and every trade that we take. We don't just take any trades, but we should appreciate every trade. There's one thing I'm still trying to drill into my head. It's there, it's hanging, but I'm still trying to drill into my head, which is there is going to be another session. There's going to be another day, right? It is sticking, but it's not yet stuck. It's sticking, but it's not just stuck. For you to remove it, to try to remove it, and it's still stuck there, but it's sticking. So I need to allow more time for it to like, stick so it can be stuck. And this is um how so yeah. For example, usually even if I've got a bad session or not a bad session, okay, let's define what is a bad session, right? Let's define what a bad session is. Um, it's the opposite of a good session. And what is a good session? A good session is either okay, guys. I have reduced the quality settings just in order to make sure that the stream is documented somehow, right? That is the purpose of this series, is to make sure that we document each and every trade, right? So yeah, I would expect a small pullback of some sort before we keep on going up. Price cannot just simply shoot up, and we highlighted the type of day it is today, right? So we can expect a pullback of some sort. Why is my camera gone now? I'm looking at it go. Okay, it's back now. It's back. So yeah, I'm just documenting this process so that when I get, even if it's having this disturbance, it's fine. My goal is I want to just pass, make the cash, upgrade in the setup, probably even take you with to upgrade the setup, right? I will literally maybe document that. Literally upgrade and setup, upgrade on the internet and as well, so that if I say I want to work from home, I should not be worried that I may have some sort of disturbance, my internet may act up, but this may happen. Make sure I upgrade on the internet. If I want to stream from work, I go there at work and I stream there. If I want to stream from McDonald's or wherever, I don't like McDonald's by the way, but I'm just saying, if I want to just stream from wherever, or at a mall, let me say, I can just go at a mall and stream, right? I don't need to be handicapped. So I'm not necessarily putting pressure on myself, so I can this trade, so I can trade to do that now. I mean, I still can trade. I'm a trader first, then I'm a, I don't know, YouTuber, content creator after, right? Meaning, that's also something I'm just trying to improve on, to make sure that even if the stream crashes right now, it doesn't affect me. It does, of course, right? Because I'm trying to document this, but at the same time, yeah. Hence, if I schedule my streams to start maybe at 1:15, and I get my setup before that while I'm analyzing, I execute, and then I start my stream and I show you that I got in the trade here and here and here and here, right? So that is the goal. That's what I'm gonna say, to show you that to put trading first and then content creating second. There's going to be a point whereby they won't be competing. That's after the upgrade, right? But anyway, yeah, we will wait. So if you look at how we went down here, this was impulsive. Look, in fact, we went up impulsive. This is what what I'm doing now, is preparing my mind and my patience. We went up impulsive, we went down impulsive. So when are we going to get a time for us to have this structural move here? I'm prepared for it to happen now. So if it does happen now, that is okay. What does that mean? I should not get frustrated and say, this trade moves up. No, 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 no. I am prepared for that because I'm anticipating what the next expansion or the next move will look like, right? Am I still streaming? Am I still streaming? Okay. Okay. So that is the, yeah, I'm preparing myself. But look at this here. If you look at this part here, we went down how? Correctively, right? And then we went up more impulsively. Excuse me. Right. Yeah. We went down correctively. We went up way more impulsive than that. That was impulsively. Then we had our impulsive down move. So I'm not going to expect us to go up here impulsively. In fact, if we do get an impulsive phase, that is good, right? So it's like expecting the West and you get better than the West. Yeah, sharp. So right now, I'm going to expect this guy to take its time. Like it can go in there, come back, go in, back, in, back, and maybe then maybe go a little bit lower and then maybe shoot up. Yeah. So if we've talked about it, when it's happening, it shouldn't be a shocker to our mind to say, hey, I'm losing patience, I don't have patience. Oh, no, no. Instead of just putting the trade closing, putting take profit, stop loss, and going, I feel like that is not good. And leaving and going to do something, fine. If you've got something to do, I guess that's okay. But if you're intentionally choosing to say, hey, let me go away because I can't watch the trade, I want to see it work out, fine. That is good to some certain ratio or expect, so that you can maybe build your confidence, I guess, right? To know that your trades are actually working. That's okay. But if you've got that, after you know that your trades are working, if you sit down, you should actually watch the markets. That's what I think is good. And as you watch them, you will consistently be fighting with so many voices taking place in your head, right? All this war that's taking place. But you'll also be studying the markets, right? You'll also be seeing how the markets move. So I'm not expecting expansion. I'm expecting price to probably take its time to do that, or even a loss. I'm also expecting a loss, right? If you don't expect a loss, you end up acting irrational. Like you end up saying, no, price needs to sell. Let me sell. Let me sell. Like I did in London. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I think it would be beautiful if you could go out of drawdown with this guy, and over a period of time, not just one trade, right? Over a period of time, and then don't tell me I'm frozen. Don't tell me I'm frozen. Okay, still moving. I think still moving. I think. Am I frozen? Oh no, am I frozen? Yeah, I think I might be frozen. No, I'm not frozen. Okay, I'm not frozen. Okay, that is good. So guys, yeah, um, yeah, that is that, right? That is that. This phone's about to go off, and that's the one I'm using to monitor. And where do I charge? All the charging ports are closed, or they're filled, should I say? Okay, babes, can you please charge this for me? Do you have a charger there? You do have a charger there. You can use both. Okay. While we are waiting, let's look at other keys. Right. Let's look at what other keys are doing. Gold, 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 gold. Okay. So we're having an impulsive move. So here we clearly had, excuse me, if we look at our algorithm here, we can see we had an impulsive range, right? So expansion range, expansion, we had a retracement, and in this retracement, we then got a kind of retracement too, because I wouldn't say that's an expansion for me, but it's an expansion. Fine, still expansion, cool, that's cool, because I'm trying to use the IPTA, right? Applying IPTA here, we can see we've got what? Our expansion, range, expansion, retracement, then we have our expansion, we range, expansion. This is a beautiful expansion. This guy here and this guy here is a very beautiful expansion. Those are the type of nice expansions we like to be part of, right? So yeah, and so we've just taken out this high here. So let's do maybe a full analysis, right? In this guy here, let's do a full analysis on this gold instrument. So I've got this here, I've got that there. So that is our daily range that we are expecting, right? Or that is going to pan out today. In the price is going to do whatever it does inside there. Then let's look at our previous daily high. That's our previous daily high there, or range, I mean. High is here, low is there. What are we seeing here? We are having this impulsive move. This happened from NFP. So okay, I see US 30 is pulling back or trading lower. So let's see. Okay, so we'll see. Let's see. Our stop loss is like right there. If we do take out the low, it's fine. We don't have to cry about that. The stop loss is in place. So take profit is not in place, but I don't think it'll get to take profit without us knowing or without us seeing, right? Cool. Let's go back to gold. So with gold, back to the 15. So we've got that there, and our high is here. It's our previous daily range high. We are already trading above it. Our previous daily low, it is here. Right, that's where our previous daily low is. Just right there. So look guys, that thing happened in the morning where I had a winning trade and I didn't capitalize on it. It's not going to happen again. In fact, if I get a winning trade and I just started streaming 7 minutes ago like I did the other time, and it in 7 minutes it hits take profit, forgive me. I am ending the stream there, the London session there. I really want to talk about markets, maybe take a break or something, right? I will start fully focusing once I'm funded so that I can look for probably more opportunities. But again, in looking for more opportunities, no, probably if that works properly, then I will not maybe change much from the process, right? So what are we seeing here? That's our range here. That's our Asia. You can see our London was ranging. That's why it was a mess. I see. London was ranging, like ranging. So here is just supposed to take what's ours and we go. Now we've expanded out. When it's like this, I usually expect price maybe to either, of course, it's as simple as this is an expansion, a range, expansion. So we're either going to get a retracement, well, a reversal, or maybe a retracement to go up. Those are the only two outcomes, unless if we carry on ranging. If we look at US 30, it looks like it is not working out. It's actually dropping lower. So it's closer to our stop loss. So let's see. Let's see. As long as our stop loss is in place, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. US 30. Interesting. 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 I'm actually looking at how, because buys, I am seeing buys take place, right? I am seeing buys take place. So it's good. I mean, we're risking $100 from the straight or per trip on the straight, right? To gain about $500. So that's about a 5R. Cool. That's on this account. With the other account, we're just risking double, which is $200. So, okay. I am open for pricing to put maybe even sweep me, right? Maybe to try coming a bit deeper in here. I am open to that, but yeah, I'm open to that. Right. I've got two areas where I would potentially want to set up from. So I am excuse me. I'm open to price potentially taking me out, sweeping me out, and then going up. Yeah. 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 Maybe potentially like sweeping me out there, and then from there to go up. Yeah, 'cause I'm seeing an important area here too. Yeah, like I said, I'm open to that. So let's see. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see.
Stop filled.
Oh, stop loss got hit. Okay. Stop loss got hit. Let me double check if we got hit on the other side. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, I'm open for it to maybe take me out, to sweep me out, and then go up. But I don't want to chase it, right? I want to see. Um, okay. So see, we had a reaction there when we got in. So this is what I was saying, that um, getting to know the difference between when you get a reversal and a retracement is a big thing. A lot come up with strategies even that have to do with retracement, right? Or let me say reactions. It doesn't matter what kind of reaction it is. where they know that this area they're expecting a reaction. Yeah, excuse me. Then they go in it, right? They go hard in it. Okay, so for so far, so I took one trade. The loss was fine. I am now having my eyes on. Let's see. Currently, I don't see nobody. I'm seeing US 30 still, right? But that lower area, that's what I'm seeing. But I'm just looking elsewhere so that I'm not too. So one, okay. Okay, so I'm just having a look, I'm just analyzing, making sure, seeing if there's anything. Sucking thing would be just for price to sweep us out like this and then goes back up. So yeah, that would be really sucking. But like I said, it is a potential. So That's good. That's good. Mm. This guy better not leave us, guys. If it leaves us, or I know the term leave is a problem. It's not like we're waiting to get in, right? If it works out after it has taken us out like this, yeah, it'll be a challenge. It will be a challenge. It will be something that we have to deal with, right? So, okay. So I'm still watching other guys. I'm still seeing gold. Gold is doing not something. I can see nothing here. Gold, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Can't see much. Yeah, I'm still waiting. Okay, with gold, I'm seeing a potential buy area. Potential buy area. Um, right. It will need to give the proper confirmation, but I'm not gonna put it yet. Um, I'm gonna talk about, so I'm gonna put something that is more confirmed. Oh, guys, trading can be boring. Can be boring. Mm, especially the part of waiting for a trade. The part, yeah, the part boss sucks. So I'm looking at NASDAQ now to see what is its story. If it even has a story, if it doesn't have a story, it's all good as well. Okay, I'm seeing gold is pulling back. So I wanted to see what area is it going to pull back from for us to carry on this move up, because it looks like it wants to carry on going up. Meters violated. Potential area where I would have expected a pull, but I'm just saying, yeah, if we are gonna get our pull. Yeah, nothing. we're hitting a pull, but it's not giving us an area. I don't have an area where I would love to be part of this guy. I'm not seeing a vicinity or an area where I would be interested in getting involved. Okay. So with gold, I'm seeing just a small pullback, guys, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it, I would say. For me, it's not worth it. So I'd rather still be, yeah, on the sidelines. Yeah, I'd rather be on the sidelines. Just wait. We want something more solid, so let's see. Wait. Let's see 30. How's 30 going? Better no, just sweep us and go. Yeah. Okay, you better just not sweep us and go.
Engineer, if you're a junior and you're on standby and you want to put the Soul C into all the pressure. So it's just about stay and
I think my internet might be down here. Oh, it's still back on. Okay. We're still up with the network. Okay. There. I see. Akash, you sent a message. What platform am I trading with? Sorry, man, I did not see that. My audio. It says my audio is low. Okay, I've increased my audio. It's a bit high. Which program am I using? I'm using Take Profit Trader. I'm using two. I've got two programs: Take Profit Trader and Take Profit Trader. Yeah. Hope you are well, my brother. Hope you are well. It's been a week now. Yeah, I'm using Take Profit Trader. So let's see. I'm having a potential setup, but I'm just trying to gather more confirmation. I'm just trying to look for the confirmation here. Yeah. Okay, just give me a second. So just gonna be looking for so I'm seeing a potential short from this guy here, but I want to get a confirmation, right? I want to get a confirmation for that before I want to see if all my confluences are there, and then we can get involved, right? Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm seeing us potentially shorting. So see where my area is, where my area of interest is. Okay, so like right after taking out this low here, I'm seeing a potential short. Yeah, I did respond. I did respond to that one. Is it from Akash? Yes, I did. I did respond. I'm seeing a potential short from US 30 going down, yeah. So okay. So I'm just waiting. If we do get our confirmation, we will short it. We are going to short it.
Okay. Yes, I'm good. The QPD issue for
We've got the confirmation. So I'm saying we've got the reaction. So I'm waiting for a confirmation now. Yeah. So we're still not gonna go in yet. Still waiting. We want a confirmation. The reason why we don't want to get in a risk entry is because remember our trade idea was a buy, and we still were looking forward for price to buy, but we've got the potential of us being swept and then price going up. So meaning going against that trend, not trend, but going against that bias, you will need confirmations in order for us to do so. Otherwise, we are not going to get in, right? So we'll still be waiting. We'll still be waiting. Akash, you said now good. Yes, use funded next. It's better than others. Funded next. Okay. Okay. Have you been using funded next? How is it going? You said 100 USD for a challenge and only 40% consistency in the challenge. Yeah, it's reminding me of this take profit trade as well. They've got a 50% consistency in the challenge. Yeah, that is good. 50K challenge is currently 100 USD by one. You know, this one is good, man. That's a good idea. What you're saying there, man, Nakash, sounds like a very good idea. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking of what you're saying. Then there's no consistency rule in the challenge phase, right? So I think it would actually be neat to actually trade. Yeah, I think it would actually be neat to trade that funded next as well. Okay, so let's see how this goes, right? If this don't go well, then we will go for the funded next. So yeah, we'll go on. So let's see how this goes. If we're able to pass these, make a withdrawal like we did last time, well, we didn't get to make a withdrawal, but we passed them live. So if we're able to pass these ones live and then make a withdrawal, then yeah, I think we can move there. If we don't, then we can just maybe try that too. You know, my strength was gone from the Bullenox. I had to like take my steps back. I mean, with Bullenox, I took so much good trades, and I mean, we made more than 12%, right? In fact, we made 11% in 2 days, and we made more than 12% overall, but we couldn't do anything. I think that took a mental toll on my mind. But again, we are here, right? We are here. We want to be able to make money, and after making that money, we want to be able to withdraw it. We don't want to be limited, right? So we're waiting for a confirmation from this guy, and it looks like we're about to get our confirmation. It looks like we're getting our confirmation. It's happening slowly, slowly. So we're still waiting. We're still waiting here to actually short. We're still waiting. It's not yet done, but we're still waiting. It's not yet given, but we're still waiting. Mm. Okay, I do see a potential entry area. Let me see if these guys, they are ready for me. I am. Okay, so I am looking forward. I'm going to 1 minute. I show you where my confirmation is taking place. So I want to see price come in here,
As in the users folder, no.
and then we can drop lower. That's what I want to see price do. Then we can get in there. So we're like entry there, and then our stop loss somewhere above here. Then we can target a little bit lower for price. That's what I'm saying, yeah. So I want price to revisit that area, then we can go in.
But how did you enter the name with the surname for the user? Doesn't make sense. That already is just me. Okay, try the cube CTL and see if it's gonna allow you. I don't know.
Okay, looks like we are pulling back.
It's supposed to be just Yannick.
Order filled.
So I'm in on that one there.
Order filled.
So I'm in on both. So I'm selling, so I should put a buy, stop. Okay, I've got my buy stop ready that side. So we went in. So let's see if our confirmation was right. And then our target is just to go a little bit lower. So we're having a positive reaction, which is good, but we want price, of course, to trade lower and lower. Make sure my stop loss is in place. So I'm selling, I should put a buy stop. Okay, I've put my stop loss. So let's see how it goes. Put my stop loss just exactly above at this high here.
I think that's the issue.
So
Shouldn't have that.
let's see.
You just have a first name. I think you get it like that when you are busy setting up the.
Yeah, we of course don't want a reaction. We want an impulsive move. So
Let's wait for client to come.
that's what we are looking forward to, right? An impulsive move. And we are kind of getting it, which is good. But we want more of it. It's just so far it's a reaction. We want to make sure this is not just a retracement, but we want to make sure it's a reversal that allows us to go way lower than we are on right now, right? So let's see.
And I was saying let's wait for client.
Let's see.
I don't know honestly.
Let's see. Sorry guys, when you do hear another voice, it's My wife she also works from home, so yeah, we're in the same working space. So we're kind of reacting positively. So if we can carry on going, that will be neat. That will be neat. That will be neat. Yeah, let's get a strong breakdown. Strong impulsive move breakdown. That's what we want. Way more impulsive than this. Remember, we don't have news today, so the only time we're going to expect maybe a good move or impulsive move is going to be at our opening bell. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. So I showed you how I get in my confirmations, right? So at least you can see how the setup, I trade the setup. We need a stronger push down, guys. We need a stronger push down. I think my camera might be down. Audio can see. You can see if my yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let me see if there's comments. Akash, like, can you please check that? He said also, I see that in Take Profit, you have a trailing drawdown in the live, not EOD. You know, so it trails until you've made the buffer, right? So it trails until you've made the buffer. So if you've made the buffer, maybe because the buffer is about $2,000, right? So if I've made $2,000, that's going to be my buffer, and then it stops there. After that, right, it does not trail in anymore. And excuse me. And it's also end of day. It's actually end of day, the challenge, but the funded phase, it is intra, but it stops at a specific time, right? At a specific, if I've made $2,000, hence my target always with an account is to make $5,000. After I've made $5,000, the trail that I would have had created a buffer of 3,000 for myself. The 2,000 buffer would have been for the trail, so it allows me to trade freely. So yeah, okay, we're getting a good reaction, guys. We are happy with so far what's taking place. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. It's dropping well. It's dropping well. Yeah. It's really dropping very well. Should carry on. Should carry on. So how I got in my confirmation, right? So yeah. You can make, so you said, right, no buffer in funded next. Interesting. So funded next, oh, it's a Forex prop firm, right? So it means that if you've got your maximum daily drawdown, if it's 8%, if it's or 10%, so meaning even if you make 5%, it doesn't trail, right? It stays the same. Is that what you're saying, right? I think usually Forex prop firm do that. So I think that is good, man. That is good. If you have an account with them, you should send me your link so that I can, when I do get an account, I will use your link, right? Yeah, your affiliate link. If there's, I think everyone does have an affiliate link of some sort. So that is good, actually. That is good. And I know a guy as well who actually withdrew with Funded Next, and it was neat and clean. So guys, it's going well. It's going well. It's going well. Let's see. Let's see. We still kind of not yet. We want it to go a bit lower. So we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. But yeah, have to wait and see. We're having a good reaction so far. So let me show you on one account. I am holding about 450. And then with the other account, let me show you it here. I'm holding about $750. Not bad, not bad. So let's see, guys. Let's see if we can carry on. Let's see if we can carry on. Let's see. The thing is, with this trade, right, I'm probably going to take 80% of it. I just want to make sure I take solid steps, right? Solid steps moving forward. Why do I want to take 80% of the move? This is why. Remember, our bias was bullish, right? So if we get a sell set up, we shouldn't be caught up too much in the sell, right? As in, yes, it may present. The only way that would work well is if our bias was wrong and then it will go in our favor. But in this current moment, we cannot now go against our long-term bias, right? So if we're getting nice short-term trades, we should know where to get in and where to go out, right? With our short-term trades, which is this guy here. You can see we got in here by this order block. So we price take out that high, come into the order block, then we trade it lower. Not all the time this works out, but it needs a confirmation, right? This is like the win rate of this setup for me is a little bit low compared to the other setups that I trade. So it needs the confirmation which I actually showed you here, right? So let's take note. We've got a fair value gap here, right? We've taken out a structure there. We've got a market structure shift there. Then we've got a fair value gap in there, right? So taking note of that is it allows us, if we are getting a reaction we are not familiar with, right? It makes us ask questions. Okay, why? Then we know, okay, this is the potential reason, or this is the reason, right? But looking at the 5 minutes, sorry, looking at the 5 minutes, that market structure shift, I am not seeing it being supported. That's what I'm going to say. Excuse me. I'm not seeing it being supported, right, by that high time frame. So the high time frame confluences should be supported by low time frame indications, right? When I mean indications like price action, yeah, simple as price action. So for me, I find it difficult, right, to actually speak about a trade because I feel like I'm not gonna say I'll say a lot, but I feel like trading is all about the thought process of it, right? It actually should make sense. It shouldn't be like faith. Well, faith, I don't want to say faith based, right? It should be faith based, but it should have action, right? And that action is what you spend time studying on. So you're not just going to come in getting a trade and say, hey, it's going to work out. I'm hoping it works out, or I'm hoping 1, 2, 3 happens. No, it's more of a setup that it's more of an approach where you need to make sure that you are following the things that you've actually studied. So currently with the second account, I'm on like 850 up, right? Let me show you here. I will improve the setup of this the way it shows here. So I'm about 825, 850. That's where I'm on right now. And with this one here, we're up about 500. So maybe if we could even close, so we're saying 80%, right? So 80% of the move. So take profit is like right there. So I'm gonna calculate that. That is 6.4 R, the move that we are in, right? Or we're expecting for it to be a 6.4 R. So if it's a 6.4 R, I think my camera might go off. Well, I see it here. I will fix that, guys. I will fix that. But if it's a 6.4 R, let me pull up my calculator here. I don't think you'll see it, but trading view should create a calculator. Or maybe I'm the one who doesn't know it. Might have it probably being a calculator. Where is this here? So calculator. Then what is 80% of 6.4, right? That's what we want to do. And then once price reaches there, so it's a 6.46 minus 80%. So that is 5.1 R, right? So, okay, let's see if this thing still works. Once we arrive to 5, I'm just trying to fix this camera. Okay, 5.1 R. So once we arrive to 5.1 R of the trade, somewhere, yeah. Somewhere here, we can then give a thumbs up to the trade, right? If it reacts, let it react. Remove this cable and reput it again. Okay, cool. I think you can see me now. Yeah. So with that one account, I'm up about $900. So it's 5.1 is about somewhere here. So once price arrives here, then we can choose to go out of the trade. So that's 80%, but the original move, remember, it's here, right? That's where the original move is. You can see I'm up 600 with that other account. And then with this one, yeah, I'm still about 950 or so. So, okay, it's about $1,000 now. So take profit is around here. Let's see. So can you please check that? And then you said no buffer. Cool. We talked about that. You said you can make profit and withdraw. If you calculate to 80%, just calculate. Yeah, so put it. Yeah, man. Maybe you can calculate it quick, right, by your head. But I need to literally use the calculator for me to see that. So, yeah, it's going well so far. We're almost there, but take profit about 80%. So, we, I'm happy with this trade, guys. We actually did well with this trade. I am happy with it.
I'm not in Linux, but I can log on to Win SAP and do it there. Okay.
Why don't you drop lower? Just drop a little bit lower. Just drop a little bit lower. Just a little bit lower.
Can you guys see my screen?
Just a little bit lower, sir. Almost there. Almost there.
Can you guys see my screen? Share it.
Almost there. Just drop.
Can you guys hear me?
Let's see. Almost there.
Can you see
Almost
my
there.
screen though?
Almost
Oh.
there.
Okay, I'm in that folder.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
And there. Oh, I didn't see that you had specified.
Okay. So we look like we are retracing a bit up, but we are almost there. When we just take out that low that we just created there, will be good if we take out that low there. So let's see.
Okay, is it
Let's
a folder, this
see.
expiration reconciliation? Because I'm there.
Yeah, this trade, calm down, calm
Sorry?
down. Should come down, it's wasting our time. Should drop, should come down.
Wait, so
Let's
the
drop.
whole thing from
Let's
X to
see. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there.
Now I only
And
get the name and then
we
address is
hit our 80%, guys. I am happy.
Order filled.
I am happy, guys. I am happy. I am gonna close that guy there. Close, 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 close. Are you taking your time, bro? Close your time.
Order filled.
Okay. I'm happy, guys. It has hit our 80%. I am happy with that. Even we're having a reaction there, I am happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So, looks like there might be hope. It looks like there might be hope for this account here. So that's good. For the other account, I am let me see, where am I? I am on sitting where? I'm sitting about 900 up, right? So that's not bad. That's not bad. So we need to respect money, guys. We need to respect our trades. If this was a funded account, wouldn't this be money? It would be money, right? So we should be able to put greed away. I'm happy we took our 80% of our trade. Yes, is it going to trade lower? Most likely, right? But at the moment, we are just trying to take solid steps. We are trying to take solid steps, right? So these solid steps, they are for us so that we can be able to grow. So we make sure that we ending the day off at a good note, right? So I am happy with that. Let me just show you again where we got in. We waited for our confirmation.
oh these
And then we got in, right? Remember the buy we tried taking, it took us out. And then now we ended up taking this confirmation, which was on the 1 minute, this one here. You saw it, right? Price went up, came down, came back into the order block there. That's where we were intending to get in right there, but we got in here, right? Yeah, that's what we have here. Let's see. Yeah, someone says what? Hi sir, just got here. May I ask why you take a short position there? Good trade there. Okay, so I will explain this in a short, as simple as I can, right? Cool. So let's go back to our high time frame. Let's go back to our high time frame. In fact, let me just clear out all of these here. Remove drawings, sharp. So with US 30, so we are day traders and we are also an intraday, right? So day traders, we could hold a trade or get in a trade in London and come out maybe in New York, but we're not going to hold it overnight, right? And then we are also intraday, meaning setups that present in sessions alone, right? We could take one or two setups inside there. So so let's go back again. On the 15th, I was expecting a buy, right? I was expecting a retracement so we can carry on going up to go take out this high here, right? What I am saying is not the reason, but I am painting the picture because the picture is not always going to be the same. If you're able to understand that the picture is not always going to be the same, but the instruments used to paint the picture will probably be the same. I don't know if you get me what I'm saying. This time, or in this, if we have to like translate that into price action, meaning however price is going to react or the story, it is going to be the same. So I was looking for price to come and take out this high, like a retracement to take out this high, then potentially reverse or not. But again, this here can still take place and probably cannot take place as well. We could get even a double bottom and then we could trade lower, right? but again, that's from the hourly perspective, right? If we go on the 15 minutes, when I placed my feed from the high time frame to there, I was expecting price to come into the lower time, into the discount, so we could buy. That's why I took my buy here, and it took me out, right?
Yeah, I'm moving this string from my folder to the
Sharp.
reconciliation.
So then let me just do this here. Where is this here? Close that there, yeah. Okay, cool. So I was looking at price action. Price action, what is price action saying? Price action is saying that we have had an impulsive move. This impulsive move from this 15 minutes, we don't have a retracement of some sort, or at least a major retracement, until we get to this point where we attempt to make a retracement, right? We attempt to make one, but we don't win, or we don't succeed to make a full retracement, let me say. So when we've got a short-term retracement, I feel like I'm revealing my strategy, but part of my one of my strategies. Yes, when you get a short-term retracement, and go back and look at this in the charts, right? When you get a short-term retracement, what's going to happen is price will go take out our sell side, right? It will take out that low that created the short-term retracement, and the objective of it is going to be for price to come back and create a bigger leg than the leg that was created. Leg, I mean the retracement, a bigger retracement than the one that was created. And it doesn't necessarily need to be as big as all the way up there. No, it all has to do with price just coming to take out our sell side, price action here, and then price is going to retrace back to go take out our buy side. Above our buy side, I'm trying not to be what's the word? Just okay, I'll explain the word. Just like everyone else, right? Where they just say randomly talk about things. But I'm trying to be a bit more specific. Above buy sides, your eyes should turn to whenever we take out any form of swing high in this manner, not just in a swing high. That's the difference between a significant high and a significant low. The difference between a significant high and any other high, right? Once price is taken out sell side and we come back and take out the buy side here, right? This becomes a significant high that's been taken out. You saw me highlight saying that price is taken out this low here, but to someone's eye, they would say this is a market structure shift and we are coming back into a fair value gap. And then I said, what did I say? I said, but the 5 minutes is not being supported, right? We are not getting price action that's being supported there. But again, we're not going to talk about that. But what you should know is, if you know what makes a market structure shift fail, then you know what you know a setup. That's what I'm going to say. You know a setup, right? So look at this now. I'm pointing you. I'm showing you how we got in this trade. So we took out sell side here. After we take out sell side here, price went back up, traded up to rebalance. Anywhere above the high, any PDRA that you find on the lower time frame from the time frame that you're spotting this. So I'm seeing this on the 1 hour, right? I'm seeing this on the 15 minutes. So if I go on the 5 minutes, right? Well, this is how I have my time frames aligned, right? 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. If this was a 1 hour time frame, I should be going to the 15 minutes. If this was a daily time frame, I should be going to the 4 hour. So this is on the 15 minutes. So I'll go to the 5 minutes, right? Any PD array that lies above this here, any PD array that lies above this high, right? You should be interested in it, right? you should be interested in it. So we took out this low, came back and took out the high. So what PDRA do we see here? And note, this PDRA should not be take note again. It should not be traded into by that high. So meaning the gap that you are having in between here without being traded by that high. That is what price is coming to grab. Liquidity grab. That's what they call a liquidity grab, right? So price is coming to grab liquidity. So I'm showing you how to get in a liquidity grab, not whereby after price has moved away and then you're waiting for a buy, then you're like, oh, that was a liquidity grab. So I'm showing you how a liquidity grab takes place. So that's what smart money refers to it as liquidity grab. So I hope I'm still audible. Yeah, I think I am. So that's what happened, right? So what do you see here? The PDRA that we have here, it's an order block. That's our order block that we have here. So having this order block here, like that there, hence you saw me take a bit of time because I was going to check and double check, right? Having this order block and having this pocket here, price is going to intentionally trade into that area there. Okay. It's going to internationally trade into that area there. From this time frame, you could get in, right? Already, this is the 3-candle pattern ICT talks about, right? We've got 1, 2, 3. That's a 3-candle pattern. So you could get in. But by the time you get in, you'll be in where? Here. Because you had 1, 2, 3. This guy is engulfed below that guy. And then you're having a retracement there. So that will be, it'll still be a good entry. It will still be a good entry, but it won't be the highest, right? I like highest trades, right? Highest entry. So taking note that we came into this area. So now, remember, we spotted on the 15 minutes. We go on the 5 minutes to look for the PDRA. Then we go on the 1 minute to look for the confirmation entry, which is the one we got in. And that confirmation entry should take place inside the PDRA. Yeah, I've said a lot. The stream I've said a lot, and I think maybe what I like is that there's not much. So meaning it's especially for you, right? What I'm mentioning here, the strategy, it's going to be for you. It's not going to be like for a lot of people, and then, but it's for you. So once price comes into the PDRA that we highlighted there, we go on the 1 minute to look for confirmation, right? So what do you see here? We've got our W pattern, right, which is actually our market structure shift, right? You see price came here. This is the low of it. We took out that high there. Let me use the path, right? So let me open up a bit more of that so you can see. So you can see price came here, it went down, it didn't give no market structure shift, came back up, took out that high. Sorry, actually didn't highlight that right. So we came in here, went down, went back up. So meaning from down here, we've got this here, we've got that there, we've got that break there, and then we've got a trade blower. So if you see, our market structure shift takes place here, but our change in the state of delivery, where does it take place? It takes place below here. So that's where price came in. And what are you seeing? This black candle here. This black candle closed below this guy here. That was my confirmation. That's how I was able to call this trade out and say, okay, we're going to retrace back up. And I put my fib, place it from the swing high to the swing low there. OTE. Usually my OTE links to the order block. If it's not in the order block, it's still okay. I mean, look how low you're getting in, right? You get in there, your OTE, optimum trade entry, your stop loss, I put it above my zone, right? slightly above my zone. Price does tend to even retrace, sweep, and then come back, right? So that's why I put it above my low, my high, sorry. I put it above my high. That's how I got in the trade. That's how I actually got in the trade from there, with the objective now, first of all, swing high, swing low.
Connection, yeah.
If we take our Fibonacci, where is our 50? This is where our 50 is. Hence, we had a reaction right there. That's already a 3R, guys. That's a 3R. A lot of traders out there will show you a 3R. I don't know. I'm not going to compare, but that's a 3R. That's how it is, right? Just there. Meaning, if you are not sure that if we are going to have a retracement, right, or we are going to actually reverse, right? So, yeah, that's to that area there. And then what made me target the low is because now I know that this is not a market structure shift to go up, right? Or it's not giving me the characteristics of a market structure shift to actually go up. Hence, my target is there. And then according to the way I trade, what do? I've got an 80% rule, right? When price moves 80%, what do? I've got two options. My first option is either if I'm going to, it's just to close the trade, right? I can choose to close the trade. So from this part all the way there, it's mechanical. What mechanical part is it? Is what I've just explained. Oh, is this who asked how did I get into this? Is this Nesta Daza? Yes. So this mechanical part, having that written down, knowing this is what I'm looking forward to, that's mechanical, meaning you can't change it, right? It's mechanical. You studied it, you know what it is. And then the part where it becomes discretionary, where I'm given the point or the choice for me to make my free moves. And those free moves, the part I can exercise what my free moves is by the 80%. If price goes 80% for me, I can choose to stay in the trade. If I choose to stay in the trade, I put my stop loss into break even, meaning that trade, it should above break even. It cannot be a losing trade, right? It cannot be a losing trade. If you put it 1 hour up, meaning you're gonna have 1 hour, right? You're gonna have 1 hour, right? Right. You have 1 hour up, and then I can choose to go out. And the reason why I came up with the 80% move is because most of the times price will move 80% and react, and I don't have the strength to hold the trade to react and come back. And that reaction, it could even be a reversal. And most of the times 80% as well, we have an order block here where price can come and react from an order block. So in a nutshell, it's that simple. If this was on a 4-hour where we are taking our price, we go on the 1 hour, we look for a PDRA. Once we find that PDRA, and we go on the 15 minutes, we look for a market structure shift, which is my confirmation, right? And then you get in the trade there, but nice and clean. I hope I answered you, my brother. Yes, I hope I answered you how I got in that trade there. So let's go back. So this is how I explained it, right? Let's go here, and then you see where I actually got in. Do you see where I got in after my confirmation? And then I went out on my well, this is paper trading here, but I am trading it on my live account. That's what you are seeing, the balance on the bottom there. This is just for YouTube's sake, so they don't give me issues and all that. So yeah, I hope I gave a good explanation there. And the most likely thing would be to find out that this stream is probably froze or something, right? When I spoke so much like this. But yeah, that's how I got in the trade, my brother. So for New York, to leave it on a good note, I am happy with what we've had or what we've done. I am just trying to take solid steps. In London, I did not react well. I'm not happy with where I behaved in London. So what I will do is I want this day to be more of a positive day. Will there be setups? but probably there will be setups, right? But I want to take solid steps. I want to take solid steps. My bias again before I leave, my bias before I leave, I wanted to just say, to show, to explain just my bias, what I was expecting, right? With NASDAQ. So with NASDAQ, I was expecting shorts, but again, I tried getting the buy, it took me out, it ended up going up. Look where we at now, right? London, look at this here. So, but again, it's okay. I'm going to journal that, take note of that, and then collect more data. After collecting more data, then I ask myself, why am I being taken out? Or why does price do this? Why does this do this? Then if I've got so much data, trust me, you'll be able to see. So that's the big testing part, right? I'll be able to see more reasons of why this is not working, or what happened, in fact. So I was expecting a bullish move, and I was expecting a bearish move. So that's what I explained in London before all of this happened. I was saying I want price to go up and then potentially pull down. But if we get the pull down, right? So meaning if your drawn liquidity is somewhere above this area here, what does that mean? Meaning price is pulling up, right? It's being pulled up. It's a magnet, right? And it being a magnet, you should be looking for setups to go towards that area. So yeah, that's what we have there. And with, let's see, we are about to have our opening bell. So maybe should I leave after the opening bell? We've got about 9 minutes to the opening bell. It'll be nice just to see how the opening bell does react, right? This is where the mess took place. You see why? What you can see why the mess took place. It's range. Range. Take your setup. Take your entry. Take your take your trade. Take your take profit. You go out. If you're in a range, it's not good. And I did explain that here we've got two outcomes with gold. We've got our expansion, our range, expansion, retracement. Then there's our reversal, right? That's our retracement there. When we're getting our reversal in there to go up there, which is beautiful. Which is beautiful. I think maybe we got caught up in this one because we were in this US sell, but we could have easily capitalized in this move in order for us to go up. So with gold, when it's already up like that, it's difficult for us to be involved in entries, right? You want to get in retracements where price pulls back, we go in, we go out, just like that. That is what we want to see. So I'm expecting the opening bell to be potentially bearish with NASDAQ, especially NASDAQ. I'm expecting potential bearish move, and I've got two areas, either around here or we take out that high, and somewhere in here, That's what I'm expecting it to. Yeah, somewhere around there. See, we've got a fair value gap here, so maybe we could even come inside this fair value gap here, and then we can trade low, right? So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, that is what I'm looking forward to. I don't know if I answered your question, Nesta Daza.
Okay.
SPX, I haven't looked at SPX in a while now. So guys, what I just shared there is gold. Make sure you take time, back test it. If you back test it, you will be able to just collect data. That's all. Find a way to subscribe to TradingView, maybe even the free trial. Go back and look at your, or even go look at your trades. make sure you always taking pictures, taking notes of the pictures, taking notes of the trade, right? Of every trade you take. So
I think it might be opening that whole folder.
okay, so we'll leave maybe after opening bell. I'm just interested in what price will do. I am looking forward to. I'm seeing the opening bell potentially bearish, right? Yeah, I'm seeing the opening bell potentially bearish. So let's see. SPX, SPX. You know, it's not that it doesn't have setup, right? It's just that SPX is, excuse me, SPX is more like NASDAQ, right? It's only a small differences. If you gotta use something so specific when it comes to SMT, or if I had to choose between US30 and NASDAQ, US30, well, NASDAQ being the central and instrument I use, and then between NASDAQ, between S&P
So
and
since
US30,
there's no folder,
I
I
would
need
choose
to
S&P
move
because
this
whenever the SMT takes
folder
place on S&P
to the
with the right
to the
factors of confluences
backup,
stacked up, you will not stacked up, but like build up to that, right? You will be able to
this one
get really good trades with it, right?
Yeah.
So
it's going to
let's see. We've got about 4 minutes left. So the opening bell, we shouldn't expect a reaction from these three, right? Well, the watch list that we are looking at, these three. Gold, gold is gold, guys. Gold doesn't even need these opening bell things in order for it to do the right thing. Gold is gold. It doesn't need opening bell, right?
sorry, I'm getting a call from
Nesta is like always leaving. Okay, yeah. I'll be out as well in about 3 or 4 minutes. So
I'm okay. Yourself, Martin?
yeah.
And the
Let's see. Remember, my wife is at the background, guys. Remember, right? I feel like I've said that more than the disclaimer I should be saying. Okay, there's the disclaimer again.
Yeah, we'll have a
Remember, nothing is financial advice here. It is all for educational purposes. The lesson I just gave to answer the question of Nesta, it was, what do you call it? Only for educational purposes. It is not financial advice, right, guys? So, it's not financial advice. So we've got two potential areas here. So we could even react from this order block here. So it's only two outcomes. Either we react from this order block or we take out and go to the fair value gap. But yeah, those are the two things I'm trying to see here. It'll be interesting, right? It's a learning moment. It's good to always be a spectator and say, okay, I've got two outcomes. Which one are we going to go to? Which one do you want to see price go to, right? So, let's see. US30 is still playing around. If you're looking at where we got in with the US30, see here we've got we also have SMT with what do you call it? With this guy, yeah, with SPX. So NASDAQ is shooting up. if I had a paper trade level where I want to see NASDAQ get to, it's 23. Let me see, let me put the line here. It's 23,007. So it's 23,007. Let me do that there. 23,007. Yeah, as a potential area, I would expect a reaction maybe. So yeah, I see that where we are here. It's potential area, I would expect a reaction, but the issue is that we are having an impulsive move. So for us to get a confirmation while it's impulsive is difficult. It is a difficult thing to do. So literally where we are reacting off there, you see, we are reacting. We are reacting. So if I had to get a confirmation, it'll be nice if price does become generous and give a confirmation for me to get involved. But if it doesn't, there's nothing I can do. Right. So yeah, you seeing the reaction, guys? We're getting a beautiful reaction. Beautiful, 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 beautiful reaction. So yeah, you need a confirmation still as much as the reaction. Remember, we said we want a two-part. Oh, that's the part I forgot to actually explain to Daza, that you need a reaction, then a confirmation. Yeah. But yeah, let's see if it is going to react. Oh, I mean, give us the confirmation.
Yeah.
If we break that high where we are, I'm expecting us to go even higher.
Oh, okay.
So let's see if it's going to give the confirmation.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Let's see. How did 30 go? US 30. Let's see, how did it go? See, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's always important to follow rules. This is exactly what happened in the morning. Exactly. If you go back to London's session for the stream, in the morning, I got in a trade. I did not go out at my 80%. I did not go out at my 80%. And look at this. How beautiful was this?
Yeah, I'm still here.
We got a nice move. So in the morning, who was it? Was it NASDAQ? I think it was NASDAQ. Yeah, I think it was NASDAQ or something. If you go and check, you'll see for yourself that I then said, okay, it's okay. No worries. I am not going to force it. But it was a similar move, right? That's what I will say. It was a similar move. So with see, now we've taken out the high. Do you see what I was saying? We cannot ignore our bias. We cannot ignore our bias. So we ate what the market was giving us. That's what's important. Taking what is yours. Taking what is yours. We should just take what is ours and not force things. We should take what is ours and not force things. NASDAQ looks like it could potentially even go higher. No confirmation still. So looks like we could even go higher.
Yeah, The session
Okay.
ID will be sharing.
No, guys, we waited enough, long enough. Whatever happens there, it happened. We had a good New York session. We took only one trade, and we had a good win, right? A good run with it. If it's your first time being here, guys, please subscribe. Don't be shy. Subscribe, and let's do what is right, right? Let's do what is right. I see Trader Owl. Hi, what is your bias on NQ? NQ, I'm expecting for price to, again, with confirmation, right, to trade into this area here. And if it gives a confirmation, we go down, right? That's what I'm seeing potentially if it gives a confirmation. If it does not give a confirmation, anything can happen. It could range, it could go up, it could do the same thing we want, but retrace and then go up, right? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing potentially. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining again. This was a successful session. I'm very happy. It was a positive session. And oh yeah, I need to rate myself. I did not rate London. You know what? I'll start the rating process too. I'll rate myself, but I'll start rating myself live in tomorrow, right? From tomorrow. So yeah, guys, have a good day, and know that it will get better, right? It will.